Hey Collective, Hippie Gypsy Reader here again with another monthly tarot reading. This time I'm covering October 2022 for all Libra placements. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning back in over here. This is the extended look of that mini reading that I started over on TikTok and then across posted to Instagram and Facebook. If you are here from any one of those platforms and you're curious about that extended, welcome to you. Thank you so much. I'm happy it resonated. I'm so glad for your curiosity. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, I appreciate every single one of you as well. Thank you so very much. All of your likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribes, I'm feeling it. Thank you. That energetic exchange helps us to attune so that I am able to hopefully get a very clear picture of some guidance, some clarity, hopefully offer you some sort of answers for any questions you may have coming up. So this is for the month of October. So this is going to be for any placements of Libra, anywhere in your chart. I don't pigeonhole it to just romantic coverage, as I'm going to pick up on anything that comes in. It could be romance, could be work, could be friends, could be what have you. So I'm going to see what comes out and try to read it to the best of my abilities. There are a couple of different options with most readings, and I will try to pick up on that as much as possible. So remember, this is for the general collective, so we're going to take what fits, throw out the rest. Please don't force anything into your world at this time. So we're going to look back at that card pool, and I will go back over that energy for you. If you're curious about that mini reading, those links are in the bio, at the description box attached to this video. I keep saying bio. The links are in the description box attached to this video. Feel free to head on over to any one of those platforms. I've got 3 different ones where you can check out that mini reading. It's just a quick 3-minute video, and it'll show you how these cards go on the table and my initial reaction to show what I'm feeling is going to happen for October. This is just going to be general, and this is an energetic possibility. So this could be some sort of guidance. This could be some energy to look out for. Remember, we're going to take what fits and throw out the rest. So we're doing Libra to start for October. Happy birthday, Libras. You're going to go first. Last month, I skipped on everything. I got so busy, so I didn't get to anybody except for 2. I only did 2 zodiac sign placements. That's it. So Sorry I missed last month. I'm going to get them this month though. So here we are. We're going to go back over everything. Let's take a look. We pulled the Ace of Wands. I was saying it correctly. So we do have the Ace of, my cat's distracting me because he's looking at a bug flying on the wall. Any second he's going to jump. So we have the Ace of Wands. So this is about a passion ignited. This is an ignition. This is a spark, as the wands are about fire. So that is about creativity. Could be also about communication. You could have a new message coming through. This could be about a new crush also, as this is the most phallic card in the deck. That is somebody who has a lot of passion about you, possibly. So that is another outlook of that Ace of Wands. So somebody wants to start something. Somebody could be very attracted to you also. So that is another possibility. Also, it could be a new project starting. Could be a new creative project that we're starting out for the month of October. For that first week, we pulled that Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo. So we are looking at a lot of courage, a lot of power, a lot of tenacity to be able to pull us through that first week of October. So we're also pulling in more fire energy as well. For that second week, we're a little trapped in our head and overthinking. This is about being trapped in fear. So that is a feeling of that we have a lot of ideas, a lot of worry, and a lot of concern, and we are thinking ourselves into an anxiety state with that 8 of Swords. This is about kind of putting ourselves in our own doing by thinking too much. So that 6 of Pentacles is for that third week energy that we have pulled. So that is about more equality, balance, fairness, reciprocity. Could also be dealing with a charity. Somebody could be giving to you as you have been giving to others, or you could be finally receiving. This could be about you giving and somebody receiving from you. So this is also, this is charitable, or this is equality, and this is balance and fairness. So that is rounding out our third week. And for our final week, we have that 3 of Wands. So this is about partnerships and alliances. This is about coming together with others to find that our movement forward is going to be successful. We have a lot of communication that could also be inundated at this time. This is about a lot of information coming at us, and we are waiting for our ships to come in also with that 3 of Wands energy. rounding out the end of the week. I do have a feeling that this is really calling for a lot of information coming at us. This could be a lot of communication coming through as well, because I do have the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is about a lot of text messages, emails, communication, fast movement. This is about speedy activity happening for us there at the 8 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands, so there is a victorious movement. There's success. You could be pulled into the limelight to be able to have a lot of attention put on you with the 6 of Wands energy. We have the Devil card coming through. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. So we are tempted by something. Could be an obsessive state. We could be a little bit obsessed about something we're working on. This could be an addiction. Addiction could be anything. We could be a workaholic. We could be addicted to sex, drugs, alcohol. But this is a call for attention to something that we are looking to kind of get control of here with that Devil card coming in. We do have the 9 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords. We do have a lot of anxiety. So we could be coping with some addictions to help us process this stress and anxiety, but this is causing some sleepless nights. And we're really more so in our heads here. After the 8, and we think ourselves into a kind of a stagnant state of just feeling trapped by our own fear, we sit and suffer in silence with that 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is calling for us to be able to look at this anxiety, focus on these sleepless nights and have a healing moment, be able to pull that to an end. Healing moment is coming through here absolutely with that Hermit card. This could be dealing with a Virgo. So this is about a spiritual enlightenment and an awakening. You are being called to have some enlightenment. This is isolation and solitude, about going within and having a healing moment with that Hermit card coming in. Here comes Piscean energy with the Moon card. So we are having some secrets and illusions being brought to light, and we have that 8 of Cups. So we're emotionally leaving something behind that we were invested in. We have the Light for Sun card coming in. So there's a truth, an awareness. We're being called into our temperance, our patience, balance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So there's a lot of energy about push-pull. There are some secrets being revealed, but I do feel ultimately like we are starting a new project, and there is a lot of communication coming in towards the end of the month. This is going to take a lot of strength and courage towards the beginning of the month, and we are being called to watch our overthinking, watch this stress and anxiety that puts us into a state of wanting to create stress, possibly where we are self-inducing stress. We could be overthinking something. We have the 2 of Cups over here at the bottom of this deck, and this is talking about a partnership, a divine spiritual union. This doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. This could be somebody that you are emotionally invested in as far as a partner goes with a project. This could be somebody that you're pairing up with. This could be your higher self even. This could be a family member, but this is about a soulmate connection, somebody who's being divinely brought to you to have a partnership with. This is the Hanged Man coming through, indicating that we've had a lot of sacrifice and we are in a stagnated waiting period. This is hanging around. This is waiting to see what happens. You could be feeling a little bit impatient, wanting to see all your sacrifices pay off. And this is about being called to look at things from a different perspective as well. We have the 7 of Cups under that, having a lot of options, choices, decisions. We could be a little bit confused, a little bit overwhelmed by all of the choices and options coming in. And then we have the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who is very, very well attuned with their passion, very attuned with their creativity. This is somebody who is also very attractive, somebody who is very capable of manifesting a lot due to their prowess, their ability to attract and use the law of attraction in their favor. Here's the 8 of Swords again. So here we had the Queen of Wands with the 8 of Swords. This is about feeling trapped, overthinking. Here comes the King of Pentacles. We could be overthinking some plans and projects that we're feeling that we really want to have it be a major abundance and a major manifestation right up front. So we're feeling like, how do we make this happen quickly? So we're trying to pull ourselves into that King of Pentacles energy quickly. Here comes the High Priestess, matchy matchy. So we are being called to have that inner peace, this holding of secrets. This is keeping things to ourselves and really kind of going within and having our intuition guide us and keep us in our knowledge. That is a very, very smart individual here that uses their wisdom to be able to manifest greatness, and they hold all their cards close to their chest. They're not going to give anything away. Six of Cups is about a past memory. This is about a past union. This is about memories of the past that we are thinking fondly of. Could be dealing with children as well with that Six of Cups. And we have that Justice card coming in. So we are having a lot of balance, equality, reciprocity. Could be dealing with karmic lessons. That's also about cause and effect. Could be having a lawsuit go in our favor also. And then we have harmonious Ten of Cups energy coming through. And then this Queen of Swords is a no nonsense. That's a head over heart. That's using your head over your heart to get to your ultimate happiness. That's indicated there. Let's run out some clarifiers and then see what the advice says for the month of how this is going. I do feel like this is kind of about a partnership. This has to do with some sort of new project that you're starting, something that you're very passionately driven towards, and you have a lot of communication coming in towards the end of the month. And I want to see if we can't get some clarification on some of this energy coming in. We're going to look at the Strength card, then the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands. And then we'll run out advice from the bottom of the deck. Look at that Strength card, please, right away. We have the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords reverses. So we do have a peaceful resolution happening, and we are moving on. That Four of Wands is about marriage and happy families. So it's using a lot of strength to be able to move on, to be able to have that happiness come through for us. I do feel like we're trying to lay down a lot of roots and build some stability and security with that Four of Wands energy. Four is about foundations, and so that is about foundations and achievements and building that up. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so this is legacy money. So I do feel absolutely like this is about some sort of project, some work project possibly, maybe a hobby, maybe something that could turn lucrative if you are in love with something that you are very passionately driven towards. Creativity wise, if you are very passionately driven towards something. I tell you what, there's about another couple of weeks of post-shadow. Mercury retrograde is out of my mouth. Thank you for your patience. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Swords, please. That one wanted to reverse. Two more, please, for that Eight of Swords coming into the second week for my beautiful Libra or cross watchers. Two more, please. Knight of Pentacles. Tower moment is reversing. So we're resisting change. You're being very cautious and very careful, and somebody is working hard, very hard. Somebody's being very persistent. Here's that Empress energy. So you're nurturing something that is very, very efficient. Lots of earth energy here representing. You have a deep, stubborn, protective, nurturing energy coming in. But this is about you kind of trying to avoid tragedy and disaster. So you have a lot invested in nurturing this project. The Knight of Pentacles with the Empress is absolutely having to do with your productivity. It has to do with your hard work and your responsibilities. Here's the Emperor. Emperor is coming out in the third week, having to do with that equality. So somebody is really logical and authoritative. Very practical. Very, very practical energy here. Here comes the Sun, little darling. So we do have a healing energy, and this is about positivity, optimism. So coming into that third week, I feel like your confidence is building. You have a lot more structure coming through. Here comes the Page of Pentacles. So we do have a new offer, and we're taking advantage of some sort of opportunity that's being presented to us, possibly by this Emperor energy, about somebody coming in with a lot of authority and a lot of stability. This could be a father figure coming in to give you some sort of assistance charity-wise. You could be receiving something from your father that's going to help you kind of build up. The Sun is about family and happiness and optimism, and this is a plan of action with the Page of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacle energy here, so I do feel like you're absolutely working on something really cool. Three of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords, the World card, and the Hanged Man. So we have a lot of communication coming in that's going to be very rational. There's a lot of logical information coming through, a lot of logical communication having to do with structure of something. But this is a successful partnership. This is successful alliances happening, and we have a lot of achievement and accomplishment. But there is a little bit of a hanging around energy. Here comes the Hanged Man. So you're sacrificing quite a bit to make this happen. And that Hanged Man is about that major arcana energy. So we are very, very transformative at this time, especially with the World card. So something completed so that we can have an ultimate success here. Could be that we completed somebody has a lot of ethics, and they're very self-disciplined when it has to do with success and achievement. I feel like you have a lot of contemplation, and you're looking at things with a new perspective with that Hanged Man. Let's look at the Ace of Wands, please. We're going to look at the Ace of Wands. Three of Swords flipped around in a circle and landed. So this is about heartbreak and loss. Some sort of confusion is coming in. This is overall energy too. So could be severing ties with that Three of Swords energy. We're going to look two more, please. Two more cards to clarify that Ace of Wands having to do with this new project. Thank you. Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like it's not going to be easy to be able to manifest this greatness. No wonderful thing is easy to come by. I mean, all amazing things take hard work to manifest and to build. Everything worth its weight in gold is going to be a lot of hard work to build and to get there. I do feel like you have a lot of obligations on your shoulder, and it could be having to do with this high status. It has to do with you being somebody who's seen as the provider. Again, I'm feeling possibly we have that father figure energy coming through. You could be possibly looking at some help from the King of Pentacles energy. That's a mature, financially successful individual, some sort of wealthy businessman. And with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords, it feels like you're at a loss and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with this new project starting. But this King of Pentacles is somebody who's very successful, very reliable, somebody who's able to build an empire. It could be that this is such a struggle to build that this payoff to be able to build this empire is proving to be quite the struggle that you weren't really anticipating here. So you're being called on a lot of strength here in the first week to be able to persevere and push forward. You are moving on, and you have a lot of major sacrifice coming through. And it has to do with your security and your stability. And you're building long-term, stable financial wealth. You've got the King of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. You've got the Empress and the Emperor out here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a lot of very long-lasting, enduring energy. And not to mention the fact that we do have the Empress and Emperor. This is a power couple. This is about that divine partnership and union. Even if you aren't building with somebody else in a marriage type of scenario, this is about having that energy, both divine, feminine, and masculine, to be able to nurture a new project, to be able to build it up, to be strong and sturdy and long lasting. So having these two on the board back to back practically is very encouraging, especially paired with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles with the Tower reversing. It feels like we do resist that change, but we're being very cautious and practical in doing so. But resisting this change is putting you in this stressed out energy. This is getting you feeling like you have to overthink things because you are resistant, but that's, you have to let go of that and just kind of let universe flow. And I believe whenever you do let things flow and kind of let things happen as they should, then you're going to have a lot more fluidity that's going to bring you forward into the more equality, more reciprocity coming through for that third week. That third week is looking like things are just going to kind of start balancing out. You're going to have a plan of action. You're going to lay some foundation. You're going to have a lot of positivity with forward movement. This is going to be something that's very dependable and stable, and something that's going to be extremely practical. Towards the end of the month, I'm showing a lot of communication coming in, and this is going to call you into a very authoritative, strong energy again. So the beginning and the end of the month, you're being called to use a lot of strength to be able to help you to endure all of the energy that's being brought in with all of this manifestation of this new project beginning. There's a lot of sacrifice happening, and you have to really kind of stay centered and grounded. Both the King of Swords with the King of Pentacles out here with the Emperor and Empress is showing that you're being called with a lot of stability and a lot of perseverance, and the Strength card too. So lots of really positive, good, healthy movement forward, but I do feel like there's a little bit of lingering resistance of change, which makes you feel like you're a little bit over cautious. Something's very slow moving to be able to build something that's going to be very long lasting, and it's got you feeling a little trapped in your head. But ultimately, you're ending out the month with a lot of equality and balance happening, where things are starting to pan out, and then you'll have more communication coming in about how well everything's going. Your sacrifices will pay off. You'll see a lot of success and achievement towards the end of the month here. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Victory, success, control, positive movement forward. The Emperor drives the Chariot. So this is somebody who's very controlled, and they have a lot of ambition and determination here. More hard work, more focus. So very focused, very hardworking. Five of Wands is coming out, showing some competition. So some competition could be coming in from outside sources. Here's the Eight of Wands again, and we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Four of Swords, Magician. So this movement is very quick, and this is a lot of communication coming in. We do feel like there's a possibility of some missed opportunity with the Four of Cups coming through, but that is feeling like that's just negativity. We're feeling a little dissatisfied about something, but that's about being a little bit overwhelmed with everything that we're learning. We have a lot coming at us, but we're being asked to stop and have a restful moment with the Four of Swords. Four of Cups and Four of Swords, they're a little sad, a little standoffish type of energy. So it's asking you to kind of process these feelings, process these emotions. These are minor arcana, and they are minor numbers. So this, while it is still important to heal and have a moment of rest and rejuvenation, it is important to kind of have this reevaluation moment and really contemplate everything you do to have to be grateful for, and to stay in that power of gratitude, love, and positivity, so that you can manifest and create from that energy, so that we aren't creating from a place of stress, a place of lack, and a place of sadness, because that creates more of the like. So you want to increase your vibration and increase your frequency to be in a place where you can manifest greatness. And this is about being in the energy to receive information as well. So this is somebody who learns. This is somebody who is learning intellect, they're learning ability. This is somebody who is a very creative, very intelligent individual, with the Magician coming in. The Hanged Man is down here. So the King of Cups is after that. So the King of Cups to the Eight of Cups talks about somebody being very emotionally mature, taking a very emotionally mature stance, and being very centered, very grounded. This is somebody who's very tolerant and balanced, and they're taking a very easygoing approach towards something. Here is the Eight of Cups talking about walking away from something that we're emotionally invested in. We're searching for truth and happiness. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So standing our ground and being very defensive and determined is going to pay off. We're using a lot of strategy to be able to handle any type of risky behavior that's brought forth to us, which is moving us into this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is about financial independence. So that's pulling you ultimately to have a lot of success and a lot of financial stability coming into your future. We also have emotional maturity here. We have the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups, beautiful. Ace of Swords, holy crow. Lots of beginnings and lots of very grounded energy coming forward. So it does look like everything that we do perseverely set forth to manifest this month is absolutely coming through in, like gangbusters. But you're being asked to stay centered and stay grounded, because this will be coming at you pretty quickly. It looks like especially towards the end of the month, there's going to be you're going to be inundated with a lot of communication, but it's asking you to kind of stay focused and don't be overwhelmed and don't be overburdened. Take the time you need to process information, take the rest, take these moments and be okay taking a step back, especially with that hangman energy, and looking at things from a different perspective if you need to. Take the time, take the moments. This is your project, this is your life, this is your baby. Nurture it however you see fit. We have a lot of communication coming in, but there's a lot of victory and success. You're being called to look at these temptations that are bringing you into this suffering and silence energy. Stop losing sleep and being anxious. Go in, find your introspection, do your healing, have your meditative moments to be able to use source, to tune in, to be able to have these illusions, to be able to be brought to light, to have this secrets be revealed so that nothing is making you feel like you're going to be scared of anything coming into you. You have to emotionally detach from anything that's holding you back and go into your healing, into your happiness. Find your patience and your balance here with that Temperance card coming through. There's a lot of reasons to rejoice and celebrate that is absolutely coming in. Here's that Eight of Pentacles about hard work, positive movement forward. There's a lot of that. But you have to be very guarded over everything that you've built thus far with that Nine of Wands. That's about setting boundaries and being very firm in your boundaries too. Being very protective over everything that you've built thus far. Don't let people come in and just sideswipe you just because they want it now and they want it quick and they can promise a lot of things. Process this information. Be sure that you're being brought with everything logical and be able to really weigh this out. That's very Libra energy too. You don't have a problem making sure that every side of every coin is looked at, thoroughly investigated so that you can best proceed forward. We have a new partnership or alliance that's possibly being looked at. This could be a divine partnership with your higher self. This could be that connection to source, to spirit, to be able to receive those downloads to help you guide through. We are being absolutely called to look at things from a new perspective. Don't be confused and don't be overwhelmed by all of these choices. Go into your divine creative power to be able to manifest things. Don't be trapped in fear and losing any type of clarity over something that we are overthinking about. Be in this energy of this King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's going to have a lot of abundance and a lot of planning come through because they're using their connection, their deep-seated intuition here with that High Priestess coming through. All right, kiddos, let's look at some wisdom for the month. Let's look, yeah, I like the wisdom. Wisdom it is. Let's do pop-outs. Message in a bottle. So we're looking for signs, omens, any type of synchronicities as well. Spirit guides are calling you to be really aware of anything coming through. We're just gonna, that one. Bottom of the deck, regeneration. This is that death card energy. That's about rebuilding. And then we have thinker. Look at you overthinking and then thinking. Eight of Swords being brought up, what, 3 times in this reading? About being trapped in our own head, kind of creating a lot of our own issues based on over-processing. Being in our ego, thinking and not connecting with source is a way to really kind of confuse ourselves and overstep what is actually being being attempted to be delivered to you as a message of guidance. You know, if we're able to just kind of let go and be like, all right, universe, you just do what you got to do. I'm going to stop trying to force things to be. If you don't want something in my life, then it's not going to be. If you want something in my life, I'm going to take it. But I'm going to look, and I'm going to look for these signs, and I'm going to accept this energy coming from my connection to source, because that is what you're being called to work on. All right, thinker, number 44. Message in a bottle, number 15. And regeneration, number 46. Let's start with regeneration, and we'll work our way back. 46, please, spirit guides. Let's look at the protection message. Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Absolutely. So here, real quick, I'm going to read the prosperity messages too. What happens when it appears you failed at something? Did you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start. More powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes a remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. This is a call for us to be grateful for everything that we have experienced, because it is allowing us to be able to rebuild ourselves based on everything that we've been through. These are experiences and lessons and things that are able to build us to be our truer selves in the path that we are meant to be on. And we have to take these lessons and start applying them to our lives, because these are gifts from universe. These lessons are gifts from universe to be able to propel us to transmute that energy, to be able to build us to what we're supposed to be. So take the lesson in that and understand that this is a rebirth moment. These are new opportunities to be able to rebuild, to be able to become better, stronger, faster, you know, bionic man stuff, bionic woman stuff. All right, 44, we're going to look at thinker. Thinker. I'm going to go ahead and do the prosperity message again. So calculated action is called for now. It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take to claim your prosperous life. Lists are your friend now, so get out your journal. Write down what you're going to do today to signal to the universe that you're serious about attracting abundance. Your plans and strategies will yield wonderful results. Remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. Yes, remember I was saying this divine partnership is probably with your spirit self. This is with your higher self. This is with your connection to spirit guides and your guardians. That's what this divine partnership is here. That is where you will have your ultimate downloads and have your greatest abundance, is whenever you open that channel to be able to receive those divine messages. So remember, your most effective strategic partner is spirit. That is how you will win this game, and you triumph. Your triumph will be for the highest good of all. Everybody's going to benefit from this once you are able to understand that this game is won whenever you start to partnership with spirit, your divine higher self. All right, message in a bottle. So we're going to look at these messages and these omens at number 15. Fitting. All right, again, prosperity message. You are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Ooh, very cool. So everything that we manifest, be it on paper, be it in our hearts, be it in our daily affirmations, everything is being listened to, and these are things that are being worked towards our manifestations, and that is where we are creating from, and that is why it's very important to stay in that energy of gratitude, love, and positivity. Spirit is listening. We want to be very careful about how we're speaking. All right, we're going to get some messages from your future higher self. I'm going to do one pass through. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. Nothing. 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 Let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. And that's about that attachment that we have to something that we think we want. Are you sure it's what you want? Because rejection is God's protection, right? If we're being guided away from something, we have to let it go. If somebody wants to go and be away from you, let them. If they want to go on and do other things that have nothing to do with you, let them. Everybody needs to be allowed to leave. I mean, let go. There's something better on the horizon anyway. Spirit and universe are trying to remove things from your life that do not align with the frequency that you are building. You cannot continue to hold on to things that anchor or tether you to things that do not manifest your wellness and your best interest. Know that you are safe and protected. Again, that is your relationship with Spirit, and this is your relationship with your higher self. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. So that is about your self-love, and that is about finding your joy and happiness from within, and stop looking for these outside sources to fulfill you from within, because that's absolutely giving your power away. Absolutely, it gives all of your power away. You will break free from all that no longer serves you. Everything that no longer serves you. These are outside influences. These are things that hinder us from our growth and development. These are things that keep us from our connection with Spirit. So you're going to break free from all of this. These are messages from your future higher self. So with greater awareness, you will find the answers you're looking for. Once again, we're being called to have that divine relationship with our higher selves. Absolutely. Meditate and have that connection with spirit guides. You're being called to build up this relationship with your divine partnership, which is your spirit self, your spirit guides, your guardians, your inner higher self. Build that relationship up. That's going to be where all your answers come to be able to manifest your greatness. Life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not just in it to win. Slow down and enjoy the ride. This is okay, to take your time and really process things and really make sure that you're looking at things from all perspectives. Be able to understand that you're not just in it to win. So take your time and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey and don't be confused by all these options and choices coming in. All right. Okay, my beautiful collective, I do feel like that was your message for today. I'm going to go ahead and end that here for my beautiful Libra placements. That is any and all Libra placements in your chart. Thank you so much. I hope this helped and resonated and offered you some sort of guidance and clarity for the month ahead for October 2022. Be sure and like, share, comments, follow, subscribe, so I'm better able to attune to each and every single one of you. If you head on over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, give me a follow over there. I'm posting all of the time about celestial events, daily affirmations. I'm running out our mini readings over there to be able to look and see how these cards get on the table initially. For now, everything is married. So we do the mini reading and then I'll do the extended for now. So we're going to do that for a little while. So until then, just head on over there if you want to look at those mini readings or any other things I am posting. If you check the description box below, there's information about the decks I use as well as how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are so inclined. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. I will see you soon. Have a great month, Libras and cross watchers. Love and light.